This is Danger Dan, and you are watching the Mama Tried Flat Out Friday podcast, brought to you by Harley-Davidson. Hey, first off, I just want to say thank you for supporting the show. The guests are stoked. I haven't even told her yet that she's getting a Bell helmet.
Awesome.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, for real.
Fuck yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Cool.
Yeah.
JC made that happen.
Yeah,
Oh,
all
thank
the
you.
guests are going to get a Bell helmet, so take your pick. Yeah, we're just happy to be involved with Mama Tried. So.
Oh,
That's so
amazing.
stoked.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
And this helmet right here.
Yeah, this is a special helmet. So we had AP Designs, who is Alex Paul Designs. He's based in California, and he paints a lot of the Supercross riders' helmets.
sick.
Eli Tomac, Cooper Webb. We had one of our in-house guys actually design this, and it's actually funny because I told him a little bit about the show. I sent him some pictures. I was like, hey, it's kind of got this like cool vibe. It's in Milwaukee. It happens in this ballroom where we have like a lot of iconic concerts that happen and shows.
Right.
And he's like, okay, sick, I got it. And so he came up with this design, which is kind of like a little vibey, like some gold and some light blues, like kind of gives you some 70s vibes. So I've been looking at a bunch of different bikes at the show, and the goal is to be able to give this to one of the builders that I think has the best bike in show, which is not going to be easy because I spent a fair amount of time walking the show today. And there's just like so much good stuff out there.
It
And
really is.
every time you go around a bike for the second time, the third time, you like notice something else, some other little detail, some like little nuance thing that they incorporated into it. So
You should just pick everybody.
I would love to pick everybody, but we have one helmet, so that makes it hard for sure.
It does, man.
So,
Yeah, there's a lot, and there's so much variation up there, you know? There's,
yeah,
When there's a freaking snowmobile out front.
exactly.
Oh, a snow bagger? Come
yeah,
on.
yeah, it's
The
wild.
rigid chopper. Did you see Charlie's chopper that he just rode around the fucking world down the road of Bones
Right.
back here? I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, and your Pan America, obviously.
Oh,
I
the
saw
Pan
it there.
America.
That's my favorite one, I'll
Yeah.
be honest. I'm not just kissing
I mean,
ass.
it's still got all the dirt and
Yeah.
grime on it from that trip.
I thought they
which
were
is
going to
pretty
make me
sick.
clean it. Like, I thought
Really?
for sure when I got to customs, they were going to be like, no, we can't send this.
Oh, gotcha.
Look at all this stuff on your bike. We can't.
Right.
But they didn't even find the flamingo leg I had in there, you know? I couldn't
That's awesome.
believe it, dude.
That's sick. That's pretty sick.
It really was. So Supercross.
Yeah.
Where are we watching Supercross tonight?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, I know that there's a lot of parties happening. Fuel, Boone, so I'm up for whatever.
Iron
Horse, yep,
Do you go
yep.
to Supercross?
I haven't been to one this year, so that's next
Let's
on
go
the
to
list.
Daytona.
I'm
you
gonna
gonna be in Daytona?
I'm gonna be at the bagger races the following weekend and flat tracks.
So you won't be out there for Supercross?
No. I've got two coworkers that they get that honor, so
Oh, man.
I'm coming
You
in.
gotta introduce me to them. I'll be racing. I'm racing my flathead out at Sons of Speed, and then
Okay.
every year we ride the choppers from that racetrack to the Supercross.
Oh, sick.
Right.
Yeah. I'll give them the heads up. Yeah, I've got two dudes that I work with that they'll be out there, but I get there in the middle of the week and I'm covering the bagger race and then flat track.
Got you.
So yeah, it should be fun.
The bagger racing. So where's that at out there? What can
That's
you
at
tell
the
me about
Speedway.
that?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. So we haven't officially disclosed this, but we're working on a deal with one of the bigger teams. And so Bell will be a major sponsor of like a 4 or 5 rider team for bagger and for super hooligans, which will be super sick. So yeah, they've got some heavy hitters on their team, some people that could potentially win the championship, which is always good for us because we like to win. So yeah, it should be fun.
Wow,
should
that's
be a
cool.
good time.
If you'd have told me bagger racing was going to take off like it did, I would have told you were hot.
I was a little skeptical myself. Like, I'm obviously I live here in Milwaukee, so
You do? This is the hometown?
yeah, this is hometown for me. But I was like, man, is this gonna be like a thing? And it just like keeps on taking off, and there's bigger and bigger names getting involved, and like obviously big brands like Harley getting involved, and you know we're obviously bringing our name to the table. So yeah, it's exciting to see just like the performance that these teams are like squeezing out of these bikes. It's kind of batshit crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
Haley's actually in the process of developing a racing bagger.
Okay,
Yeah,
sick.
she's up in
I'd
Canada.
fucking love it, dude.
Yeah.
The 2023 Drag Specialties Parts Unlimited bike is
Okay.
out here. Fucking, that's wicked.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
an insane bike out there.
didn't even
stared
look
at
at
that.
it.
Oh
Is
man,
it
wait till you
good?
go see it. Yeah, it looks like a road glide without the lights.
Okay.
It's white. It's insane.
Yeah, they're like so rowdy, so much suspension. Like they're super tall.
What are they running for suspension? Do you know? I don't even know
a
what
lot
they're
of
doing.
the teams are using Öhlins, which is crazy because they've like, I think the first time that I was like, bagger racing is here was last summer when I saw someone on the street here in Milwaukee riding a bagger with Öhlins, like remote reservoirs
piggybacks.
Yeah.
on the back of a
Fuck
road
yeah, that's a
log-
flex, eh?
road glide.
Legend does an incredible
Yeah.
piggyback.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, they're winning. Legends wins.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Progressive better step up their game because their Legends is taking it. And Öhlins is a bit of a flex too, but now Harleys are coming with Öhlins, so
Yeah.
yeah.
There's, like I said,
Know a
there's
little
some
bit.
heavy hitters, and they're like bringing all the good stuff, like all the stuff that you used to see on road race bikes, like the Japanese, like leader bikes, like it's making its way into the Harley world, which I think is pretty sick because I have a Dyna and I love performance Harleys, so I'm stoked to see where it.
What Dyna do you run?
I have a 01 FXD.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Fuck yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
What are you running for shocks?
So right now I just have like the standard drag specialties shocks, but I've been talking to the guys actually at RWD about running their remote reservoir shocks because I've heard those are pretty good. And then I'd like to do like race tech cartridges up front. So I kind of came from, I don't want to say a performance background, but like I used to do some track days on like a Buell XB12.
Really?
Yeah.
I hate Buells at work.
Yeah.
I hate Buells. I can't do nothing for them.
Oh man, I
They're
still
stuck.
have an 09 Lightning that has 46,000 miles.
Oh
on it,
damn.
And I put like 43 of them on that bike. So they've got like a soft spot in my heart for sure.
Buell people are the best though, eh?
Yeah.
Because they've got to be some of the quirkiest Harley people
Oh,
out there. And they're so
100%.
funny and they're so nice and they get it. If you can't get something from them, they're like, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
I'll go back to my group of Buell riders.
I will say like the Buell people are awesome, but they are super quirky.
I love them.
a
So
great
that
way
you
to
just
put it.
exposed
That's
yourself.
like, I guess
You're one of those
I'm one of them.
guys.
I'm one of them.
That's all right,
Yep.
dude.
Part of the club. So yeah.
So what do you think about the new Buell launch?
You know, I thought it was pretty sick. I was surprised. I hadn't heard a ton about it. And Roland Sands is actually a longtime Bell guy.
Yeah.
So we've done a few, actually a bunch of helmet collaborations. I've worked with him on a few the last like year and a half, which has been pretty sick. So when I saw that, I was super stoked because I've obviously got a little bit of a soft spot for the brand, and obviously know what Roland and his team are capable of. So
much.
I think it's definitely something that people are going to take note of. It seems like there's been a ton of conversation about it already, and I think that's just going to continue to grow. So I'm stoked to see how that bike
Do
continues.
you think that
to develop.
conversation is starting or growing because of like Eric Buell and his association with like the FXR in the beginning and that whole movement that's that's so hot right now and has been and growing, or is it because of those quirky people that like the Buell?
Honestly, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to say it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
I think, Eric Buell, he has like a very dedicated crowd, and the Buell motorcycles have a very dedicated crowd. And obviously he was the guy that developed the FXR, which when you look at that super cruiser bike, there's a lot of similarities to the FXR. So it's going to be interesting to see, what Harley says about that. I know I've seen and read some comments like, what is Harley going to say about this bike that kind of
Oh,
has
dude, they're not worried about
Yeah,
that. They
yeah.
just released this ST, the El Diablo. I mean,
True.
they're like,
Right.
we're beyond it.
For sure. But I'm excited because I think, seeing that performance segment grow, especially for people like me that are super into like performance V-twins that go fast, that handle, that stop well. I think it's just going to elevate the game across all the manufacturers.
That's exactly right. I mean, if it is something it'll just make Harley have to come up. If it's something better, then it's like no problem. We'll do better too.
100%. 100%.
So,
Wait, are you running a tuner?
No, it's actually a carved bike. So the goal is I have a 100-inch kit from S&S that they hooked me up with, which was awesome. So that's going to go in here in the next month or so. And then, we're going to run like the twin tech ignition.
Yep.
I have a Mikuni 42 that's already on the bike. So the guts are there. So I'm excited. I just got to fine tune the suspension and the brakes a little bit. Yeah, it's just like, it's so funny because when I first got that bike, I had been very much like, I'm a Buell guy, I'm a performance guy, and I actually rented a lowrider ST out in California and I rode it. And I was like, okay, I get what this is about. And
that was your first Harley to ride?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, which was awesome. And then, fast forward to today, and I got that FXD, and you just like, it just gives you this attitude that you want to be rowdy, you want people to see you, and like I hate saying it out loud, but I'm all about it.
That's awesome.
See, what's funny is that you do not give that off.
Oh, really?
Like you're coming in here and you're looking like so kind and cute, but you're like quirky Buell racer guy.
Oh man,
who wants to rip his arms off.
In 01, that's like a sought after year with those first year twin cams and that FXD, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Has it got the bags on it?
So I got the villain to hero, like the police style bags, not the longer ones, but the shorter ones, which really gives the bike like a cool attitude and like a good stance. And then I also did a quarter fairing with a laminar lip. And then it's got 8-inch boosted Brad risers on it, and we got thrashing bars. So
boosted Brad's great. Huh?
Yeah. Just like the fit and finish on the parts that he makes are amazing. So I'm really excited for this year to rip that thing, especially with like this 100-inch kit, because I've been told it'll be good for close to 100 horsepower, if not more.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, we're gonna be sending it. That's for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You need to get out on one of those tracks in Daytona. If you're going to go out there bagger racing, I mean, you just need to flex on them. Be like, hey, dude, I got to at least run my bike on the track
you think
once.
So?
Yes.
I don't know.
Dude, I think they would have so much respect if you were like, all right, here's the deal. We're going to do this thing with you guys, but I got to at least ride my bike on the track once.
Yeah, give me a lap.
Give me a lap. We're like 10.
We'll write that into the contract.
There you go. Do it. I think it would go along. I'd be like, oh, I like this guy. I haven't met him yet, but I like him.
Right.
I mean, he's like saying he has to ride the track. Like, all right, come on.
Yeah. We'll write it into the contract.
Tell me about it. We'll do another podcast.
Yeah, for sure. I'm down. I'm down for that.
Well, dude, thanks for joining us. Thanks for hooking up all my guests with the helmet. It's just amazing.
Of course.
And I can't wait to see who you pick. Like after now hearing your background as to which one of those is going to be like tickle your fancy.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely like some performance Harleys out there that have caught my eye.
You see Jeff's bike?
Jeff Wright's bike, for sure. Like I said, I've done a couple road trips out in California on the ST, and like it was just a stock bike. And just seeing like the little touches that he's put in and all the race shit that he loves to incorporate, like that bike is definitely high on the list. There's the sidecar bike, that was another cool one. There's just like a little bit of everything. And that's what's great about Mama Tried.
So good.
It just brings out a little bit of everything.
Did you see the XX 650 up there?
Yes.
You did see that? Haylee built that. She's really proud of that.
Am I the only XS out there?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think you're like one of two.
Oh, there's two of them, see?
If there's more than one, yeah.
So what are you judging by? Like, what are you looking for? Because there's so many. You got all the categories in one.
I know. It's tough. Like, I definitely am looking at stuff that people have put their personality into that have done a lot of work. And you can just like, when you walk past certain bikes, you can just kind of feel the energy as far as like, this is something that someone spent a lot of time on.
Oh, I love that.
They really thought through the bike. And then the other part of it is like, this is a Moto 3. So like, what might go well with a Moto 3? Like, is it something that makes sense, or is it going to be something that's like totally off the wall?
Yeah, you want to make sure they want to wear it.
Yeah. So yeah, those are probably the biggest things for me. And again, like, there's just so much out there. There's like a Shovelhead from Patrick Murphy, who's like a local guy. There's a 2-stroke like sport bike. I think it's like a KC 500.
That's cool.
So there's just like stuff out there that's like, just makes you like think and puts you in that mood of like, I want this in my garage.
Yeah.
If like money was no object, I'd want this and that and that. So that's definitely like another factor.
If money was
for
no
me.
option, this would be my garage.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. So
With the pool.
yeah, for sure. So yeah, I think, like I said, I got to spend a lot more time out there because there's just so much stuff to look at. And like I said, every time you go past something, you notice another little detail or another little nuance. So I'm excited, and there's just so many people out there. It's like you can feel the energy of the show.
I got to go out there and get some of that.
Yeah.
I've been in here all day long. We're wrapping this up right now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go check it out.
For sure.
JC, thank you for joining us. Thanks for hooking up all the guests with helmets. Haylee,
Thank you.
that was a lot of fun. We're doing that again.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you guys for having me.